Hello Cancer, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. It's a general collective reading for your sign, and enjoy the reading. If you please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that will also help to move the videos around YouTube. Thank you, much appreciated. All right, let's see what we've got. I normally pull out 3 houses of interest for the month. So let's just see what comes up for you. We've got 11th house, 6th house, and 4th house. Okay, so something shifting in the home. Let's get some astrological guidance. Neptune. We've got Sun, lovely card. Oh, this one also wants to come. We've got Part of Fortune. How lovely. So you've got something nice materializing in these 2 houses. This one we're going to deal with now. Bottom of the astrological deck is Solar Eclipse Revolution. So the next eclipse cycle will be falling a little bit later on in May. Let's see now. We've got Sekhmet coming in there. Does this want to come? No. Nematurna. And we've got Yemanya. So a lovely opportunity coming. So either a move or some kind of expansion, or it seems to me like it's a move, or perhaps could even be a renovation or something that you're trying to work on. The bottom of the goddess deck is Ostara, Fertility. Let's get a fairy tarot. Princess of Winter. Bottom of the fairy tarot is 7 of Spring. Okay, so I think you're needing to speak your truth somewhere along the line here as well. That's certainly the energy I'm getting. It's more than likely in this house going to come up. Commitment, okay. All right. Okay, so now in the 11th house, the 11th house is the house of friendships. So that may be relevant. It could very well be, certainly with the Neptune card coming in. So it could also be to do with your hopes and your dreams, what you're wishing for, and what you're working towards, what you have as your ideal, your vision for the future. It's also about your hobbies and interests, and motivating that or pushing that forward. It also has a very sort of kind of a global situation going on with it as well. So this can be like global consciousness, social reforms, anything like that. But it's also group consciousness, whether it's you and a group of friends or you and a group activity of some sort, like an association or a society, or could even be a group of companies, depending on your situation. So there's that group mentality as well. But it can also be social groups. This could be groups that you're joining online or however is appropriate for you, and gathering information or networking, using your contacts, your contact book or your directory, things like that for networking. All of those come in with this house. But it's kind of your dreams, as I said, what's your ideal situation and your hobbies and interests, pushing that forward. In some cases it can be your relationship with your in-laws, if you have in-laws, and also social trends, or trends in society. And if that is part of your profession, if you may be involved in that, tracking that, this is the house. This is the house where you monitor global trends, or where you see things coming into fashion, going out of fashion, and so on. Or just trends in society, global consciousness and so on. So now we've got here Neptune sacrifice, and we've also got be strong. So it seems to be that with Neptune around, this can lead to a number of situations occurring. Now, this could be with friends or within some situation that you're seeing. It could be a collective thing that you're seeing, but it has got the air of some sort of like scandal or something coming up, something that is now being revealed. So like the veil is being pulled back, and now you're really seeing something for what it is. Whether this is on a global scale or whether it's personally related to a friend, or friendships, or just an association or a group that you're in, perhaps you're not aligned with that anymore because you're seeing something that is not sitting right with you. But this is where it's about illusions. Neptune casts illusions. It's also about fantasies, and in some cases it can be disillusion. So this could be something which you are now is being revealed, and you're now seeing that. It can also be that from a fantasy point of view, if you're a science fiction writer, or you're in the film industry, which is governed by Neptune, or you are mixing oils and perfumes and you're involved in that field, beauty field in some way, all of those are lovely because you're downloading a lot of information. You can get a lot of inspiration through the Neptune card. It's a very dreamy, very connected to the divine energy. It can bring about a lot of spiritual healing. It's about healing, spirituality. There's dreaminess in there, or downloading information from your dreams. So that's the positive side of Neptune. It's very very spiritual. If it's love related, it's very spiritual, and it's got all of those aspects. But you can get carried away, or you can become confused, or subject to like an enchantment. That's all comes in with this. So you may find that something comes up in this house where you have been under some sort of like an illusion, or could even be a fantasy, or just something wasn't clear, and now it's becoming clear with the Neptune card. So you may have been subject to some sort of almost like a deception, to take it as it resonates for you. Or it could just be that something is now being revealed, all of these energies come in, but it's a very watery sign, very watery planet. There's a lot of water energy in there, but it also deals with the realms of the unconscious. So lots of things may be coming up, and this could also be your own suppressed feelings, or some sort of complexity, some sort of behavioral pattern, something rising up in you to be looked at and to be dealt with. All of these aspects come in with Neptune. Now we've got your Sekhmet. So you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So something is coming up in this house, which I feel has got it's got that aspect where you have an illusion is falling away now, or something like the rose-tinted spectacles are off, all right, and you're now seeing something as it is. Or it could be something that you're reaching for, an ideal or a vision of the future that you have. Maybe taking a little bit of a sort of a knock, or just be realigning to be more realistic in some ways. Just take it as it resonates. But she's saying be strong. This is about courage. You've got the lions there. So this is about tapping into having courage. And now, being Cancerian, you're very resilient, and you bounce back from very difficult circumstances. So you're just built that way. You're resilient. right? So call on your resilience, call on your courage, your strength. This is about having a victorious mindset. So whatever is going on in this house, whatever has occurred or is occurring, this is about reaching for something which is, reaching for that vision, that victorious future that you have for yourself, or that outcome which you are striving for. This is about holding that in your mind and letting go of any sort of negativity which comes in the form of skepticism, people just being very negative about things, naysayers, things like that. Anything to do with that, because the 11th house does also have a futuristic quality to it. So this could be something that you're striving for, and other people around you may not be on board with what you are doing. Some people just don't like seeing change in others, and it could be friends that you're involved with. They're just not supportive. So, stand strong with yourself. Be realistic about what it is you're going for, but be courageous and be strong. You may have to build up physical resilience as well. So do a few exercises, or walk more, or spend time in nature. Do whatever you have to do to build up your physical strength so that you can handle anything that comes at you. That's what this is bringing through for you. We have also got Princess of Winter. So this energy is the swords energy. So this is air energy. It can be very sharp. It can be very analytical. It can be very intelligent, but it can also be very sharp. All right. So see how it applies to your situation. But it's saying information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. So speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. So this could be you having to speak out, perhaps to a friend or within a group of some sort, or to speak up about a social reform, or it could even be a group that you've been associated with which is no longer aligning with your principles, something like that, and you now have to speak up about it. So it could be that. Indigo children and indigo adults are here to project this kind of energy where they kind of shine a light on things, and they discern, and they're able to see and shine light on things that need that. So it's kind of a bit of like a shake-up, and it doesn't matter what age you are. You can be, either one. There are certain brackets applicable to indigo, but just apply this energy to you. Inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. All right, so this may be coming in. So you're either receiving this from somebody in your environment. It could be a friend or somebody else that you're associated with, and this may shake you awake if you've been under some kind of illusion. But the information they're going to give you is important, all right? Or it could be that you are needing to speak up about something and deliver information or deliver news about a situation which is going to be uncomfortable for other people to hear. All right. So as I said, I feel it could be a scandal or some kind of situation which is not sitting right with you, or it could be that some sort of fantasy or illusion is now falling away, and a realistic look is needed in this case. So apply it as it resonates to you with this energy. You may need to take this energy into yourself, inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic, or it could be that somebody is giving you this insight or opinion or reflection in some way. We've also got bottom of the tarot, the fairy tarot. Be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. So this may apply in this situation, or it could apply elsewhere, but I do feel that it may have aspects in the 11th house. So whether this is a dual aspect you are dealing with in the 11th house, or whether this is you needing to put boundaries in. Because with Neptune, this is the case. You may have friendships around you or people around you who have not got your best interests at heart. And with the Neptune energy, sometimes this can be very deceptive energy. So you may have been drawn into a group or a friendship circle or something which is actually not for your highest good. So this sometimes, you are... people see you for the company that you keep. All right. So if something is off in the company that you're keeping, then others are going to notice that. So it could be to do with that, or it could be that you just need to put a few boundaries in, which is very much the Neptune card. Put boundaries in to protect your reputation or your friendships or your something, your ideals, your future, your future dreams that you're working towards. Something is coming up in this house, or it could be a group situation that you're involved in. And this is why you have to be strong. You have to actually be strong strong to put these boundaries in and not allow others to take advantage of you, which can be the Neptune energy as well. You may be being taken advantage of by someone or something, or in some sort of situation, and you need to put your boundaries in to stop that from happening. So, and this is why you have the be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So there's very many sides associated with this. See what applies to you. It could be a combination. Either you are receiving this information or you're having to give it. But there's some sort of boundaries that are required to be asserted here. Now we have also got solar eclipse revolution. So this is about things changing in your environment. Now, whether this is going to be initiated by this going on in your 11th house, or whether this is going to come up in your 6th or your 4th house, but this is normally to do with some sort of complete rearrangement. It can be a little bit of a shock initially when it happens, so maybe it's in your 4th house, but I feel that if it's not to do with this 11th house and seeing something for what it is, this may come about via a solar eclipse. Eclipses can bounce people in and out of your life, all right? So it could be to do with that. So you may just be seeing something really for what it is, or you may just have to stand up for yourself. But something is going to come into your attention. Something is going to bring you front and center, and you're going to be forced to face something. That comes in with the solar eclipse. But it can also be a very positive thing, which I feel is coming up here in your 6th and your 4th house. So some event may occur which initially may shake you awake, but it forces you into the present moment, and then you have to deal with it. So, but it could also be like a promotion or something that comes out of the blue, and it shakes you up. It makes you a little bit uncomfortable initially because you're out of your comfort zone, but then you start to see a new path, and then you are really on your way to something much better. Because with the solar eclipse energy, as I said, it can cause a revolution. It can cause a complete rearrangement of your situation, but it's normally to do with relationships, your occupation or your profession, or it can also be about where you're living. So you may be relocated or relocating or something like that, or you may have to move in some way. You've got your 4th house, so a move is possibly in the cards here. So any one of those areas may come up, but the overriding energy with this is self-mastery. All right, so whatever comes to you, it's about getting your emotions under control, being open to the changes, being open and receptive to what it is the universe is saying you need to do now. So it's being open and receptive. It's your attitude which will determine the course of the solar eclipse revolution. All right. So assess things, do the very best, put your full attention into the matter, whatever needs to be dealt with, and go with the way that the universe is leading you. All right. But it's self-mastery, getting yourself under control, but also your attitude and your beliefs and how you want to move forward. So being confident, being resilient, knowing that you can handle whatever comes to you. We're never given anything more than we can handle. We always have exactly what we need. So whatever this is that's going to push you out of a comfort zone, or could even be a rut if that's where you've been, or it could just be a situation which is no longer serving you, and this is going to push you out of it. You may also just have to dive in and fix, change, or create something better from an existing situation. That can happen. But whatever's on the other side of this will be much better for you. So now we've got here 6th house. So we've got, this is the house of your daily routines. It's a very personal energy. So it's your daily work routines, what you're doing in your day. So it's your workplace, your work colleague, work colleagues. It's also the work that you're doing, the work projects. Even if you don't go out to work, it's whatever it is that you do on a daily basis, your actual, what are you putting out? Or it could even be the way you're earning your income, or just your creative projects, whatever it is that you're doing. And it's also the house of your health and diet and your well-being, and also it's the house of pets as well. So this is, it covers all of that sort of area, but it's very much your domestic routines and your work routines coming in here. Now, it's saying here with this Sun Spirit, so you can expect good health with this coming in. So if you've been grappling with something, or you've needed to deal with something, or you've just been feeling very tired, or whatever it is, because you've got sacred space here, Nematona. It's saying create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. This is about spending time in power places, whether this is in nature, or it can also be going to a church or to some other power place, a place where, which is renowned for its power. It's about visiting that, but you can also create this in your home. All right. So I do feel that this may also be to do with health, well-being, and your lifestyle, the lifestyle that you are currently living, because you have got the fourth house. Home is coming up for you, and there's some sort of opportunity coming in for you as well. You've also got commitment here. So I do feel that this is, it may be commitment to some course of action which you are taking now in your 11th house, which we've already discussed, or it could be to do with something in your 6th house, which could be work or health, diet, and lifestyle related, or it could be to do with your home. But this is about, I feel, making a commitment to your greater good, your highest good. And this is what the Solar Eclipse Self-Mastery card will bring in for you. It will put you in a position where you have to face certain things. And this is about being committed to your health, to your wealth, well-being, your lifestyle, or putting up boundaries, sorting things out, taking a realistic view of things, whatever it may be. So now the Sun card is a very positive card. There is no more positive card in the deck. It's really very vibrant, very happy card. It's about the return of happiness or the return of joy, all of these things. And it could also be to do with health, as I said, enjoying good health, or just things really working out for you at the moment. It's also about being, your well-being and your life force, your chi, is going to be high. So you could be radiating energy, you could be radiating good health, or you could just be radiating a very cheerful or high vibration energy. And higher consciousness, depending on what it is that what stage you are in your life. But it's all about that. And there may be a situation coming in. It could very well be in your work environment, or it could even be to do with your health and diet and well-being, your lifestyle, where you are taking a leadership role in some way, or you are setting an example for others. So think about that, how that comes in for you. But you may be asked to step into a leadership role just out of the blue, something that needs to be sorted out, and you just step into the breach and take over. Or you could be public speaking about something, whatever it may be. You could be increasing your platform. If you've got a high profile on a platform, whether it's on YouTube or on any of the other channels, and you may have something to say, or you may be spreading information, or you may be challenging certain things, whatever it may be, you've got a global reach here. So it could very well be about that. But your profile will be raised in some way. But it's also about, a lovely sort of sunny, cheerful energy, all good things coming with this card. It could be to do with just feeling really good about things, where you are in your life and how things are unfolding for you, and just enjoying that whole situation. And it can also be to do with perhaps a celebration coming up for you, some sort of coming together. And this could be like a celebration, or it could be an event that you're getting involved in. And this involves people that are important to you, or it could be a situation or something that you've worked hard at and is now coming together, and you're celebrating that. And this can come up in the summer months, or it could be in a December month, depending on where you are and what your situation is. So it's like the build up to that. But children could be involved with this. It's a very creative, very playful energy, very sunny energy, very positive. This is very, very positive energy coming in for you. Now, as I said, you have got Nematona Sacred Space. So this is a quieter card. This is about reflection, but it's also connecting to the divine in some way. So you could be really, because you're now receiving this wonderful energy coming in, it could be about just being grateful. Being grateful to the universe, to your God, or to your angels, or whatever it is that you resonate with. Being grateful for receiving this wonderful energy that's coming in. And this is where you go to visit a power place of the divine, like a church or some sort of area, or it could even be in nature, or you could create this altar or this special place in your home. It could even just be a table or a mantelpiece, where you place things that are important to you, things that have meaning and resonance for you, whether it's candles and crystals, or it could even be little mementos of people that are close to you, or situations or places that you've been that have been very special to you, whatever it may be. But it's connecting to that. And it's also about protecting your energy and staying grounded, but in a way which is reverent, reverent for your situation. It could also be that you may be some sort of celebration or event. It could be that you are visiting, as I said, like a church or some kind of power place, or some sort of a place which has reverence, or has lots of people that go there, and the energy has been built up over time. And now this, as I said, can be a place in nature as well. And you could be going there to boost your energy, your health, and your radiance and your well-being. It could also be that you're wanting to go through a lifestyle change, and this is about harnessing this energy, connecting to the divine. But it's about meditation. It's about all of these things, and you need to conserve this wonderful energy is coming in for you, but make sure that you are in a sort of a space of gratitude as well, and reverence for the divine and any blessings that you have received. All right. It's a sacred space, as I said, and it's keeping your energy sacred. And perhaps perhaps you have plans which you are working on in the 6th house, and this is about keeping it quiet for the moment. It could even be, as I said, some sort of celebration or event, just working through the things and preparing for that. And it's sacred as in keeping it quiet and under wraps, and just conserving energy, keeping certain things sacred within this environment. But I do feel it may also be that you may be giving thanks or gratitude, or just giving back in some way this wonderful energy that's coming in for you. But certainly try and create a space in your environment here, which is like your little power place where you go when you want to just relax and connect to the divine in some way. Now we've got here 4th house. So this is the house of home, family, roots, foundation. So it's your actual physical home, the actual physical place that you're living in, or it could be where you are just currently residing now. But it can also be the atmosphere in your home and the people in your home. It's also about your relationship to your family, your roots, your foundation, your ethnic identity, your ancestry. Any of those aspects come in with the 4th house. So now you've got, as I said, it's possible that relocation is coming in because of the solar eclipse situation. You've also got the fertility card coming in as well. So we've got part of fortune increase. So something is coming in for you to do with this house. All right. So this is an increase. So this is normally like a sort of a rising up of something, and this could be whatever is abundant for you in this house. But it is a destiny card. It's a fate card. So something is coming in for you which is going to be very beneficial, because you've got the golden opportunity card. So something is coming in. It could be just that you see exactly where it is you want to go, or some sort of promotion, and it involves a relocation, or you are just deciding to move out of where you have been to a different environment which is better suited for you. But there's some kind of aspect of this which has been overlooked, or perhaps been suppressed, or you haven't really focused on it before. It could be that you've had a longing to move somewhere or go somewhere for a long time, and you just haven't really focused on it, because the part of fortune often reveals in our chart aspects of our chart which are have been overlooked or suppressed, or just not really focused on. It can also in some cases be the rising up of abilities you have, or talents that you have, and they haven't been triggered really up until now, or they haven't been focused on, and the part of fortune can trigger that in some way. Or you may have a trigger event which could be the solar eclipse, and this arises up in you. So whatever it may be, however it applies, but it's a lovely energy coming in. A lady luck is smiling on you, good fortune. It could even be a reward, or something lands in your lap, some sort of blessing lands in your lap. And it can also be sort of a rising up of your profile as well. That can also happen. Some sort of notoriety may come in, but it's all around generally a very good card, and a very sort of abundant energy. So an increase of something, but it could also just be that something is coming to you now, which is as I said, it's fated. It's fated for you. We've got Yamanya, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So whatever it may be, you could also be connecting with your ancestry or your ethnic identity. Something may be coming up, or you may be going home after being away for a very, very long time. Something like that. But some sort of golden opportunity is coming in for you. Yamanya is very happy in the water there. You have a dolphin, so the energy is abundant. It's joyful. It's a very positive energy. It's tidal as well. So this is coming straight for you. As I said, this is destined for you. It's fate. Whatever is coming in for you, whatever door is swinging open for you now, this is important, and it's time to take a leap and go for it. All right. So this is about this is kind of a door that is meant to open for you. It's coming straight for you. This opportunity, and everything that makes up you, your talents, your abilities, your skills, everything that is important is going to be reflected in you, and you're going to take all of that wisdom, all of that knowledge, all of that experience, everything that makes up you, and you're going to leap into this, and it's going to support you in this endeavor, whatever this opportunity is. So as I said, it's all your talents, all your abilities, everything that makes up you, all your experiences, your life skills. Everything that you've got going for you is going to come in, and this is very important. Very important opportunity. So this is something that you really need to do, and it's saying don't procrastinate. Take this opportunity, go for it, because this is divinely guided. There's divine intervention here, or some sort of gift from the universe coming in. So it's very, very important, and you're going to be very, very happy on the other side of this. Okay, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. Have a wonderful month. And don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. And have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.